Great morning to you guys. I said, come on in. Come on in. I said, come on in. Let's do it. Come on now. Come on, let's do the damn thing. Y'all remember that song? Do any of my millennial parents remember that song? Y'all may not all be parents, but Rashida gave us one of our best anthems. Come on, let's start this. Shout out, let's crank this. A little song for you hating. Come on in, y'all. We got homework. We got homework. Well, classwork, day work, however y'all want it. We got work to do. It is full moon energy. Great morning, Pamela. Get your notebook. Y'all get your notebook out. Y'all know we're not just going to be here just reading cards. Remember I said we're going to be doing some work too, right? We shift, we move, we grow, we get better. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Yep, that means you can hear me. Thank you. Just moving a few things around. I think I may have to turn some light on over here. I'm going to close my coffee. We not having them problems no more. I can't see. It's kind of dark in here to me. But I don't know what this light gonna do. Let me see. Let me see. See, it might have too much glare. It might have too much glare on it. We'll start here. We'll try and see how this works. I got my incense going. Great morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. We got work to do. Yeah. Y'all ready to start doing some work? I'm gonna go ahead and hit my sound bowl. That felt good. I'm not going to let this phone frustrate me today because it is full moon energy and we got work to do. And so we're going to just keep going. Okay. I'm here with y'all. I got a notebook page full of some stuff we're going to go over today. So yeah, we here. Grab your notebook. And since we are in our full moon energy 100% today, we are definitely going to start off with our moonology. Is it glitching? Let me see. Let me know when I'm back good. I got all my bars. We good, Quentin? Okay. Yeah, it did a little disconnect, and then it want to hate real bad, but we're not going to let it. We are not going to let it. We're going to go ahead and jump in. If you have not already noticed, my phone stand is broke, so we are just sitting the phone up on the box right now. So work with me. Okay, we are going to go ahead. Let me shuffle this up real quick. It's me, KiaBee. Did I say that? Great morning. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you have not already, grab your notebook. We are going in today. We are going to. I got some things about the full moon for you, for this full moon energy. I couldn't see the moon. It was a little cloudy outside, so I couldn't see it, but I saw it last night, and my plan was to pull my telescope out. I don't know if y'all can see it back there. Look, y'all see my telescope back there? So I did pull it out. I pulled it out, but I did not get to go outside and look at the moon. So, and you're supposed to be able to see planets aligning with the moon. So I kind of wanted to dig into that too. That's one of my little hobbies. Side note. But anywho, did you guys see the moon? Anybody get to see it? Anybody get to look at it outside? It was at like 3:33 Pacific time, which I'm on Eastern, so that would have been like 6:33. Let's get into it. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. Can you give me some clear and precise messages here for my collective or whoever sees this? Great morning, everybody. Believe in your luck. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius. But believe in your luck, right? Believe in your own magic. Those things are not just happening to you coincidentally, right? You're magical. If nobody has ever told you that. Hold on, y'all. I had too much to fall out. Yeah. Believe in your good luck. Believe in your magic. Believe in everything always ends up working out the way it's supposed to work out because you are who you are. Not because you blew cinnamon through your door. Not judging it or anything. I'm just using it as an example. The gain that you received, the grace that you received came because of who you are. The cinnamon was just a prop for you. Something that you could physically do. But if it's yours, it was going to come to you regardless. That's good. That's good. Thank you, Spirit. Unleash your kindest self. First quarter moon in Capricorn. Right? You've been in hermit mode for so long that you haven't even really tested yourself out here in this 3D world for real. You haven't allowed the world to see what you created while you were in that hermit. This moon right now is where you need to do that at. I think I wrote down harvest what you've been creating and building. That's one of my points. That was definitely one of my points. It is now time for you to start harvesting the things that you created. Expect a powerful change right now. It's like taking place. This is, yes, tarot is past, present, and future. Yes, it is. I'm not, but what I'm telling you is right now, the energy. I'm not saying this won't be the energy tomorrow. As a matter of fact, it's going to be the same energy 3 days after today. It started 3 days before. This is what we are experiencing right now. And if you don't take this time to do something with this energy, you're going to be stuck in a cycle. You're going to, whatever you want your next year to look like, on this day next year, you have to fix it today. Am I making sense? I don't know if I'm continuing to repeat myself over and over. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? It's time. We're here, right? 3/3/26, the number 7. That calculates out to the number 7. Now you do some research on that and you figure out what those numbers mean to you and where they're guiding you on this journey. They're guiding everybody differently because it depends on what type of work you've put in, harvesting what you've been creating. We're not all creating the same thing. If you spent all last year tapping into tarot, going to your spirit guides, asking your angels, going to your ancestors and asking them about a past relationship, I can guarantee you today you're still stuck in that. I won't put no money on it because I don't want to take nobody's money. Okay. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to take nobody's money. But I know for a fact and I'm speaking from experience. So there's absolutely no judgment. I just got to give it to you as clear as it was given to me for me to be illuminated, which is another thing I wanted to talk about. This is all flowing together. Illumination, truth is coming out. The truth is coming to the light. Listen, let me tell you something. If anybody ever lied on your name, and instead of responding to it, you just let them have it, it's being illuminated. So illuminated to it. You know how they have these eclipses and they get us prepared and tell us to get these 3D glasses and then you don't get to see it? I'm not talking about that. That's not how it's going to be illuminated. You going to see this. It's the award that you receive for not responding. If you responded, this ain't for you. This ain't for you. If somebody lied on your name, if someone tried to literally put your name in dirt, let me tell you what they did. They planted a seed. And it is now time for you to harvest. Baby, you dug through that dirt. You hear what I'm saying? That seed grew. I'm talking about you got your little greenery. You see what I'm saying? Then you bloomed. You bloomed. But do you know how dark it was down there when you was in that dirt? But you watered it. You nurtured it. You did what you were supposed to do. Now you cried and you went through it. You did all what you were supposed to do while you were in that dirt. But you blooming. Woo! I got chills, y'all. That is for those that were lied on, that were cheated on, manipulated. Someone took your weakness that you gave to them in confidence, and they tried to use it against you because they were still in your light the whole time. It's coming out. Let's move on, because I'll be here all day. I will be here all day. I feel good. How you respond matters. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some more. Take time to breathe out. Listen. Release that breath. Breathe. Feel better. Feel better. Your chest about to release. You're not even going to realize how tight you were at some point in time. And you're going to sit back and just, a real waiting to exhale moment. You're still waiting on that moment. And I'm telling you, it's here. Go breathe. Thank you, Spirit. Embrace the flow of life. Hear what I'm saying? It was supposed to happen. You didn't understand why they lied on you, cheated on you, tried to manipulate you. How could you use something so sacred and use that against me to try to hurt me? Why would you do? You didn't understand it then, but now? But now? Watch this. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chickens. That's for somebody. I don't know where that came from. Know you are loved. I believe you may have thought that this was a situation that was love, but it wasn't. But this is Spirit saying you are loved. We love you. You learn how to love yourself, embrace the flow of life. You figured out how to do life. Work through your fears. Listen, I can't make it up. I cannot make this up. Work through your fears. That's exactly what you did. You sat there and you rocked when you needed to rock. Hear what I'm saying? I know you could spit fire. If you came across me as a reader and I don't even have 1,000 followers, hear what I'm saying? I know who I'm here for. And baby, I can spit fire. Do you hear me? And feel all right. And listen and be all fucking right with it. You understand what I'm saying? So I already know. I know who's following me. I know I could have fixed this long time ago. I know you could have handled this long time ago with words. This shit been going on probably for years. This lie was probably created anywhere from 5 to 10 years ago. And it took you a minute. You had to realize the shifts that it was time to go through. So this is me giving you the reminder to say, hey, I'm knocking on your door saying, hey, you can come out now. You did the work. You did it. God is saying, congratulations. Job well done. It's time. These are for the people that didn't respond. I haven't gotten to people that did. This is for somebody that didn't give the reaction that they know that they could have. I love that for you. Unleash your kindest self. Listen, you can be kind again. Listen, you can be kind again. If you came across me, you are gentle as they come. Something made you turn cold because you had to create these blockages. You didn't want to let anything or anyone else in. Set up and lead. Listen, but you knew who you were the whole time. You just hate that this could have been multiple. I wanted to say one situation, but Spirit is saying this was multiple. It just had a different name and maybe even a different look. Know your worth. Listen to me. You had to go through it. Don't be mad at yourself. Do not be mad at yourself. Know your worth now and know that can't nobody play with you like this. I don't know why I'm getting home alone. I'm getting home alone. Like the first time, remember, he was a little scared. He was a little scared. That second time he had that shit down pat. He wasn't he was not afraid anymore. He was tearing their ass up. Somebody needs to go watch Home Alone. The first one when he got left at home and the second one when he got left in New York. All of this could be a part of this reading. Have faith in your dreams. And then when he got left in New York, his mama knew exactly where to find him at. Okay, emotions are running high. Meditate and contemplate. Heal, baby. You here. Your commitment is being tested, and that's what's going to happen. That's good, Spirit. Thank you for ending this. This is my last card. Your commitment is being tested. Everything you went through in hermit mode prior to going into hermit mode, while in hermit mode and walking out, now is about to be tested. Just imagine like you've been stuck in the house for umpteen years, however long you've been going through this. And now you got to go outside. You got to go see people you ain't seen in a while. You got to go deal with energies of other people. After you done nurtured yourself, you see what I'm saying? You done felt peace in where you at now. Now you gotta go be tested. You got to come across them same jokers. Maybe not the same ones, because if your energy right, you won't. But they still out there. And then how do you deal with it? How do you deal with those co-workers on this new job? How do you deal with those people going? Now you're going from being working for other people to being in business for yourself. So that's a whole new beast. How do you do it? But you've sat in this long enough. And you've sat in this, and the one thing that you did learn in the middle of all of this is how to love yourself. And you will never let another play you again. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me see what y'all talking about down here. Great day, everybody. I gotta go get my chapstick. Y'all know I be forgetting something. I had to forget something. I had to. It wouldn't have been me if I didn't. Definitely a lesson, Pamela. Great morning. Great morning. Listen, Pamela, when you get that clarity, the view you have when you're not even in the room and you can see it, you know what I'm saying? It's different. You can't do nothing but be grateful for a gift like that. And those are gifts that come to you, they're unlocked, right? You don't get that sometimes at 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? You're just playing with the kids on the playground because they showed up to the playground. That's how you started to connect with people. You went to lunch with these people because you worked with them. Who else would you gonna go to lunch with? You understand what I'm saying? So then that creates these relationships, right? And then you start growing and getting to know God more, and God is opening up new doors for you. And as he's opening doors, as she's opening doors, however you see God, right? However you see your higher source, you're like, well, wait a minute. I don't, that don't feel good. Why you want to? And then you have to sit in that like, dang, well, God. Well, I know that feeling, and that's inside of you. You don't get a letter from God saying, hey, those aren't good people to be around. No. They're feelings in your body. You eventually feel this in your body, right? You might get a headache when you get around certain people. Certain things will start to happen when you get around certain people that don't happen when you're normally around them, right? Sorry, I just went off, but I was just reading what Pamela had said. I'm gonna read another. I'm just reading the messages. They all listen. They all play the role that they need to play. So let me just keep going. But okay. So clearly, Will and Servant, you enjoy the messages too because you're here with us. So we welcome you. We welcome you. We're gonna go ahead and do another reading, right? We're not trying to convert you. I enjoy reading my Bible, so I will definitely, if I can remember this, Micah 5 and 12, and I think that Luke 13, 2 and 3. I sure will. You can read Psalms. Let me see how I'm go back. Psalms 27. You can read Psalms 139. And for shits and giggles, if you want to add additional, you can read Psalms 91. Well, I appreciate your warning. Let's do it, you guys. Spirit ancestors and angels of the white light. Can you give me a clear, precise message? Yeah. I saw it, Spirit. I saw it. Hold on, y'all. All right. Spirit says start over. I will. We're going to shift them up out of here. Thank you. I don't be wanting to sometimes, but if they throw the energy off, because I understand what their intentions are sometimes, and we are in that energy, right? Full moon energy is so easy to get distracted. It is not funny, right? And so sometimes it's like, you can battle with it if you want to, but then if you don't really have to, Why would we? Right? All right, let's keep going. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. Let me get that. Spirit, thank you. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. And now I don't know if I showed you, but it was the Ten of Swords that came out, and I knew the energy was off. That's why I did what I did, right? So I wanted to shift that a little bit. But here we go. This is the Two of Cups. I hear that you're in love. You're in love with yourself. You're in love with who you created, right? And that's what had to happen. You had to recreate yourself, rewrite your story. You had to learn these different things about who you are because is that two? Yeah, two. I got 3 twos out here. That's a 2 on this card. It's 2 of Cups. There's a 2 of Swords here. You were in your head about a lot of things at some point in time. And the 2 of Wands here. 2. The 2 of Wands lets me know that you eventually started writing these things down, putting these things in order, writing the pros and cons about it, and deciding what is good for you and what is not. At one point in time, you couldn't tell the difference between the night and day. You fought through this. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm telling you, it's harvest season, man. I feel like where I'm at right now, I wrote a note about this too, but I'm gonna get back to my notes in a second. Yeah. You watered yourself. The Star card. You became the star of your life. You did what it is that you had to do to be able to water yourself. You know what? It was some things that was coming back from your past, from either your childhood, maybe even your teen years, or even your 20s and early 30s, right? There were some things that you did in that lifetime that just did not make you comfortable with moving forward. You were stuck. You see what I'm saying? Hangman energy. There was a moment that you were stuck and you was like, you know what? I know this is my burden. I'm doing this, but it's triggered from something else. And what is it? What is this coming from? So you went back to your childhood. You went back to ask your parents or your aunts or your ancestors the questions that you needed to ask to find out, who am I? The Princess of Discs. You were showing up as your 3D self, but your mental was somewhere else. You could have been going back to like childlike activities without even realizing it. So you decided to, again, water yourself. Let me nurture myself. Let me go back to that child. What happened? And you realize that you actually left that child back there. You forgot about her. Life kept going. And then you probably turned around and had kids yourself, right? And that definitely takes away you being the child, right? But you got the opportunity to sit back in this, journaling, meditating, praying, watching cartoons, right? Doing the activities with your children that actually make you and them happy. I'm seeing a lot of that here. That's beautiful. I like it. Yeah, this was this 10 of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck when I was getting ready to shuffle, and then I shuffled and it still came out. So that is you saying you gave your own family dynamic a new name. Does that make sense? Like, even though people think this is tradition for a family, that was not tradition for you, right? It wasn't a healthy situation when you grew up in it. You didn't want your kids to have that aspect, so you did something different, and you called it your family. I love that. 3. It could just be 3. Some people think a family is a mom, dad, sister, brother, cat, and a dog, but you could probably just have 3 people. It could probably just be you and your 2 kids, or you, your husband, your wife, and your daughter. You know what I'm saying? This could be a blended family. This could be a husband, 2. However the family is blended, it's only 3 people. There's only 3 people. You see here, there's only 3. It's not 4, 5, 6. It's not a big family. You don't have a big family here, right? And you're okay with that. You just had to figure out how to nurture yourself, right? There was a lot of emotions going on here. Some people walked away from you, probably blood relatives or things like that. And you were okay with it. You found a way to, you know what, let me get these emotions in check and let me walk the path that I'm supposed to walk. And that shit took you to a whole nother universe. I love it. I love it. I thought I saw a card flip. Maybe I didn't. Anything else here, Spirit? There we go. Yeah. Brand new beginning. Ace of Cups. That is God saying, here, you can have whatever you like. Is it overflowing? Yeah. This is a cup that is overflowing. And the only way you get to an overflowing cup is if you figure out how to pour into yourself. That's a Christ-like mind frame. It's a Christ means your conscience. Stop waiting on somebody to come back. I only paused him. I know he's still here, so that's a message for the guy that was in the comments. Right? You come over here talking about what I'm doing wrong, and you doing the same thing. They make blood sacrifices, and wait, did he die? Therefore, he is an ancestor. Am I right? Is he your ancestor, or is it a conscious mindset of this is the thought process you should have? You should be able to be this strong mindset when people come into a platform as such and try to discourage. That's where you get what would Jesus do. It's a conscious mindset. It is a self-awareness. You could choose to be like any of the messiahs. Hello. You could choose to be like John, Paul, David. You, not that those were messiahs, I'm just naming people in the Bible. I love when they come over here and try to test me as if I don't know it, right? But when you really think about it, that really tough time you had that you experienced, were you in a whale's mouth, in the belly of a whale, or did that shit just feel like you were in the belly of the whale? Because if you really get in the belly of a whale, you think you're gonna come out alive, Jonah? Jesus turned wine into water. I'm sorry, water into wine, which was his first miracle. I didn't turn water into wine, but I gave birth to two beautiful children, 16 years apart from each other. My magic just a little different. You feel me? He was magical too. Let that man do his thing. You feel me? Have a mindset like him. Don't go around here trying to condemn me for knowing how to think. That was good, y'all. But willing servant, I appreciate you. Right, exactly. Like, y'all, should I go get my chapstick? I should. Y'all give me 2 seconds. Let's breathe. I'm gonna hit the sound bowl. Sorry. And I'll be back. And if y'all don't have your notebook, go get your notebook. Because I can't keep no chapstick. Because I got a 4-year-old. Jeez. I'm back, y'all. That was good. Let's go back to my notebook really quick, y'all. So we can talk about this full moon. Anybody get to see it? Did anybody get to see the full moon? Let me know in the chat if you did. Okay, so we already talked about how this is. If you didn't get to see it all, y'all, make sure you go back and watch this because I did go over a few things. But this right here, this full moon is like a checkpoint moment, right? I wanted to share that with you guys. It's like a checkpoint moment. So, what did you create during the new moon? Did you create? It's cloudy here too, right? So I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see it either. So, and I'm in Georgia. So maybe somebody in Cali got to see it or something. I don't know. Okay, so what did you create in the new moon, right? Did you create in the new moon? New moons are when you create. How is it working for you? Did you create goals on how to complete it? You know what I'm saying? What did you do? And is the plan that you created still working? Is it a flow that is working for you? If not, adjust it. This is the time to do that, okay? Was there anything that you needed to release? Any old habits, any old places, going to old places, doing old things, right? What are you doing with that? Did you get rid of it? Did you replace it with something? Create new hobbies, right? And it's definitely retrograde, so y'all know what's going on, right? Things to do in this time. This is going to help you. Okay, write down what isn't working for you. Write down the things that are not aesthetically pleasing to you and the person that you are becoming, right? And then I want you to burn it. Release it. Go outside. Don't burn this in your house. Burn it, okay? Then meditate. Meditate, sit in silence. If you want to read your Bible, read Psalms 23. That will allow you to trust, right? Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is for guidance. And James 1 and 5 is asking for wisdom. Maybe you want to read those, then meditate. And during this full moon, it is definitely time for you to start speaking your truth. Have the conversations that you have been avoiding. And also make sure that you're protecting your energy by staying grounded. Okay? These are 2 questions I want you to change. I want you to adjust on how you see it, okay? Instead of asking what happened to me, ask what is being revealed to me. Okay? I wrote it so sloppy. Hold on. Instead of what is the energy doing, ask God, what is this showing me about myself? Y'all got me? Did I read that kind of fast? Y'all got me? Instead of asking what is happening to me, ask what is being revealed to me. And instead of asking what is this energy doing, ask God, what is this energy showing me about myself? So you're going to have to fight it, right? You're going to have to fight that. You have to ask yourself questions on why do you want that? Why is that something that I want around me? If it ain't thought about me in this time, if it ain't had the courage to do, what am I lacking that makes me want to continue to yearn for that? And whatever you come up with, whatever that person could give you, if that person was to come back around today, what would they be able to possess to give you to make you feel whole? And then you turn around and you give that to yourself, because it's only you tapping into you. You guys, we're going to get ready to do an angel message. So get your question together. You hear me, Heidi? You have to ask yourself questions there. I tried to release love. Listen. Find out why you want to hold on to it in the first place. You got to kind of go around the question to get the answer you need. Because once you go around it and dig into that, you're going to be like, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Why would I want that? What inside of me is missing that? That's when you go back to that 6 of Cups. If you were here with the reading, you dig into where am I missing? Where was I missing this at? That this is what I need from this person. Y'all got your angel question together? I'm going to go ahead and do some angel messages here. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. Thank you for the energy, God. Thank you for all of the deep, detailed responses that we're getting out of the cards along with my notes. Don't stop. Don't stop. You're moving forward. You're moving in the right direction. So don't stop. Romance. Give me one more, Spirit. Yes. If this is a new connection, I'm feeling like if this is someone that has asked about a new connection, and it's saying don't stop romance and yes, and take action. I feel like this is masculine energy. I feel like there is a male masculine energy here that is interested. Maybe you're not really sure on how they feel. Yeah. No, just came out, but it's like you're not really. But see, there's a yes. Wow. I see this. I like it. I like it. I don't think I ever had that. Like somebody's indecisive. Like, or you are not sure if they are where they are. You're not really sure. But this is saying don't stop, take action. I like it. I like it. That wasn't for everybody. I really felt masculine energy on that. I felt like that was someone's question here, and they just didn't want to ask it out loud. I like it. All right, let's keep going. Where do y'all want to go next? Y'all want to do the chakra deck? Great morning, everybody. Great morning, everybody. During the retrograde, let me tell you about the retrograde. You just have to dig deeper. You just have to fight a little harder, right? You just have to stay grounded a little more, right? If you are a person that gets grounded, double it up during this season. Continue to remind yourself it's retrograde, but don't remind yourself that it's just retrograde and that somebody is going to be on your mind or that you're going to be on their mind. Remember, this is the retrograde of technology. This is a retrograde of automobiles, accidents, transportation, shit like that. Sometimes we got to refocus. It ain't always just about a spouse. We got to live this life. And if you out there and your mind ain't right and you mess around and run into I saw 2 accidents yesterday and we were at a light. That was the tricky part. It was the light turned green, but the car in front of them didn't go, but they kept going and boom, brand new BMW, paper tag. You got to pay attention out here. The trick is about the thing. Listen, I didn't even see it. And I'm saying the trick about it is that it's supposed to get you in this confused state of mind so that you start making delusional decisions. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. I like it. What's up, Mississippi? Did you see the moon? Could you see it this morning? Spirit, thank you for always coming through. This is where you got to get to. You got to dig into it. And again, you got to do it the way that you're going to do it. It doesn't have to look the same. It's not going to. Nobody does anything the same. So find a way to pray. Okay? Find a way to do that. This could be somebody that goes outside to a park, that lives in a busy city, and they work in these corporate buildings back here, but you got to park near. You can go to the park, have your little lemonade, and walk through the park and pray. Be in gratitude. Self-worth. Learn some stuff about yourself. Gratitude. I just said this. I did. Listen. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying as soon as she said, I'm going to show y'all. Right? Gratitude. You can be in isolation when you pray. You don't have to be in a room full of people that you only pray with on Sundays and Wednesdays. Come on. What sense does that make? Today, what sense does it make? I can get it long time ago before we were even born. I can get it. I can get why our ancestors did certain things. But we don't even live for those same reasons now. So you can go somewhere, get in your own closet. You don't have to even be in a closet. You could be in your car. You could be at your front door. You could be at work. You could be outside. You could be anywhere in the world by yourself. Jesus went to the top of a mountain. If you live near a mountain, go to the mountain and pray. Talk. It's just a conversation. Then they used to sing a song like, have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about our troubles. He will hear our faces cry. Answer by and by. Y'all remember that? Oh, I might have took you back too far just then. I get it. Passion. What is your passion? What is it that you want to do? Are you wanting to serve people? Are you wanting to heal people? Right? Somebody could want to be a doctor here. I'm definitely seeing a nurse, a doctor, like going to the nursing home. Someone's volunteering at a nursing home. Someone's taking care of pregnant people. You could probably be a doula or be working towards becoming a doula. Look at the baby. Forgiveness. You gotta forget. You gotta forgive before you can move into what God wants you to be. You're trying to figure out why you were stuck, and I'm telling you, there's some things that you got to do to open up certain doors. You hear what I'm saying? You gotta open up certain doors. You gotta put some discipline into this so that God can give you the wisdom that you need to be able to move to the next level. That's how you get access to God. If you are still at the level of, let's say, church, let's say you're going to church, that is a level of God. There is a certain, but church put God in a box, right? And at some point in time, while you're in that box, it gets really uncomfortable. You get bigger than that church. Why? Because after so many years of going to the church, you're only reading the same things and the same stories that pastor is going through, experiencing, wanting to study, right? Most of the time when you're in church, you're not going through that Bible reading it for yourself. Go argue with somebody else about it, not me. I was there. I did it. I told the church down, but I was really only studying what my pastor was studying until a pandemic happened and God forced me out of the church. And I had nothing to do but to figure out how to read this Bible for myself. And then I detached religion from it. And the moment I started reading my Bible for the stories and the understanding and the way to walk through life, and I took religion off of it, I found out new things, and it was like God gave me new access. What? So what you say about these cards? Let me see. This is what you brought me. Oh, okay. Listen. And I'm not gonna just stop there. But the detachment from religion, to learn how to pray for myself, to learn how to be in gratitude while I was in isolation and forgiving all of those individuals that had done me wrong, and I learned my self-worth, was how I found my passion. That's all the cards. Because this happens. You have to figure this out. You have to get the wisdom. And you got to say, hey, the church ain't really giving it to me no more. I feel like I'm doing this repetitive. Where you at? Show me you real. Dress it up and make it real. Can you tell God to dress it up and make it real? I did. And baby, the stuff that started to happen to me, I was like, you sure? Wait. Huh? This the kind of God? Oh, they didn't tell me this. Them people back there did not. Do they know you like this? They still doing formality. They are still doing do they know this level to you? Do they know? Tell me, God. God said, quit worrying about them. You're going to mess around and go and be so worried about them, you're going to turn into a pillar of salt. Did I tell you to bring them? Did I tell you to bring them? No. I gave you this. You the one set up in that church. And you realized this shit was wrong. You realize that you woke up every Sunday morning fussing at your children saying, get them shoes on, put this on, get this. You irritated all before you walk up in the house of the Lord. And don't mess around and be late, because you know you're going to be late because you leave the house late. And then sit and listen, and you get there late. And somebody sitting in what you think is your seat. Lord, whose house am I in? And now you got to sit in a seat you don't want to sit in by somebody you don't like. Hello? We in the church. And if you are sitting by next to somebody you like, you sit by them just to gossip. You the one you sat in that and realize, this something ain't right about this. My soul don't feel right. So I ain't learned nothing. These people messy. God, you got to give me something else. God, I know you didn't put me here just to pay bills and be messy at the church. I know this is not, God said, okay, let me show you something. He said, come here, come here, come here, come here. Okay, I'm finna give you a whole new vision. I'm finna give you a whole new vision. Listen, everybody don't know they got 3 eyes. Everybody don't know they got 3 eyes. It's now time for me to show you that you have 3 eyes. Now let me show you how to activate this. So it starts there. And once this is activated, then you realize you got a throat chakra. What? It's closed. What you mean? I know how to talk. I've been talking out. That's the problem. Shh, get somewhere and shut up. Then you find out you got a heart. Wait, you telling me that just ain't for me to just be walking around here ticking and talking? I'm supposed to do something with this. I'm not gonna go through all the chakras, but do you understand what I'm saying? And it's so funny because we're using the chakra deck. And he's like, oh. So when I'm going through something, you want me to get somewhere and learn a lesson? When I got pain somewhat, what you mean? This my destiny? That's how I'm supposed to learn what my destiny is? Instead of being impatient? Oh, okay. Oh, or thinking that this just gonna come like a microwave dinner. No, baby, you got to marinate this. This got to marinate in the refrigerator for 24 to 48 hours, and then you got to slow cook it. This don't just come. You got to ask God for it, and then God got to say, let me see if you're ready. And I'm going to send a little stuff your way. Let me take this job away from you and see how much you trust me. Don't run back to that church and ask them for no money. Don't do that. Because I know, let me see who you trust. Let me see who you trust. Okay, that was a little storm. Let me let a pandemic happen. Let me let you get back on top, and then let me let a pandemic happen and see how you take that. Let me see how if you come out of this pandemic the same, then you ain't ready. But if you come out of this pandemic in a whole new shift, you ready for something. You went blindly and you made it on the other side. So now let me open you up to a new level of me, of who I am, who God says I am. Okay, recovery. That's exactly what it is. You go through a recovery stage. Because if you've been going to, and I don't know why I'm using this as the analogy, but if you've been going to church all your life and then all of a sudden God take that away from you and now you got to figure out something else, it's like an illness. It's a sickness. Your mind don't even know how to, your body don't know how to function with that. That's a relationship. If you are in a relationship and you all of a sudden this relationship ends after 5, 10, 15 years, you have to go through recovery. You have to heal, right? But trust me, you do heal. Abundance definitely does come. You get this. This is a place of peace. This is a place of happiness. This is a place where I don't worry anymore. God has to open your eyes to be able to show you that this is the enlightenment. This is the awakening. This is saying what you thought was working really wasn't working. So now let me show you some other things. And I had to take you through that. And that person had to be the one to hurt you because nobody else would have had the strength to do it. And Heidi, you shouldn't give a damn on why. You should that is lack of personality in that person. If somebody can walk away from you for 9 years, you're still counting. All it would have took is for them to be gone for 30 days. You understand what I'm saying? And at that point, you say, this person don't care. You still counting, baby. Release them. Release them. Let's go ahead and dig in, y'all. How y'all feeling? I'm with you. I'm with you. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. What comes up must come out. I hope you guys are feeling amazing. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. Can you give me some clear messages here for my collective and whoever may see this? Take them. full moon energy here. Friend, ally, and confidant. Somebody you rolling with, you riding with. Leo, could be a Leo. You could be a Leo. The color yellow or gold is significant here. Game over. Ending competition. There's 10 people in here. Somebody tell me, what did you just hear when I said that? I'm going to say it again. This is a friend and a confidant. They could be a Leo. And then I said game over, ending in competition. What do you hear? Tell me what you hear. I like it, Heidi. I like it. Was he a Leo? Who, the person you were talking about, was that person a Leo? I felt like let me tell you what I was about to do, Heidi. I was about to pull some cards for you, and then I said, nope, she ain't gave you access. You know what I'm saying? But then again, she put the energy out there, and that's what was gonna come up. I knew it. Sagittarius just came out. This could be in your chart somewhere. But this is this your energy. It's over with. Game over with. Right? It came to an ending. Right? Capricorn energy's here. It's not just for you though. This is the confirmation because all the signs are now coming out. So it's not just your energy, Heidi. You're just the only one that spoke up about it, right? You're the only one that mentioned it in the comments. Independent, fearless, strong, mysterious, robbery, burglary, embezzlement, larceny, theft. This person was stealing your energy. Whoever this was, they was acting friendly to you at some point in time. But this is game over because you can now see them. Remember, we was just talking about the third eye. You can see them. Beta, friendly, helpful, non-confrontational. Yeah, this person acted as if they were a friend to you, like there was no problems, but in reality, they were just really in competition with you. Union, right? This person you could have been sleeping with this person. You could have been in union with this person. They wanted to be you. You see how they got on the same clothes? Like, this person tried to embody you. Your angel, listen, creativity, idea, and imagination. This person wanted to be you. It's something about your light. Scorpio just came out, jealous and resentful. It was something about your light that this person just really wanted, right? And they could not possess this themselves. That's why they decided to steal your energy. But it's over. It's over. Here you go. Here you go, Heidi. Heidi. You started this. Nervousness, tense, superficial. But you knew this was superficial, though. You were aware of this. The color yellow, green, and blue could be significant. You are an air sign. You could be, it could be anywhere in your chart. But you said it, you were golden. You are the gift. It was attached to you. And the thing about it is you gave this to them in such a peaceful way that 9 years is really not a long time if you think about it. You stole somebody's energy for how long? It only takes a day to steal a lifetime. Yeah, it only takes a day to do that. This person could be a part of the LGBTQ community, or you could be. I saw this rainbow earlier, and then now I have the card out here. So, main female, yeah, attractive. Alluring, that's you. That's you. They wanted what you had. Liar, liar, pants on fire. And they would lie to get it. Let me get some advice. Can you give me some advice? Spirit, can you give me a little advice here? I'm going to close this one out. Every time I ask for advice when I use this deck, this comes out. The scales will be balanced. The scales will be balanced. She said, I'm not gay. I'm 56. I'm sure there's some gay 56-year-olds. But I'm just, no, it's not just for you. This is not just your reading. I was just saying that you were the only one. You brought this up. You brought the energy into the room. It's definitely for other people. Trickster, fraud, deceptive. Yeah, this person was a liar. They were tricking you. They were pulling your strings because you were the star. You could have kids with this person. You could have took them to meet your parents. But they're demonic. Spirit, I'm asking for advice. Spirit said, well, when demonic comes up, that's confirmation that it's bondage. Yeah, shocking, surprise, unexpected. And that's what's going to happen in retrograde. If you don't get them out your mind, if you're thinking about them and not trying to even adjust your thought process, that's how they come up. And then you're trying to figure out how it happened. It's because you manifested it. The cult, some type of group. You can manifest this devil to come back in your life. Spirit, can I get some advice? Impersonation. Maybe I need a different deck for advice. Spirit, can you give me some on this advice? Something on this? I'm sorry. Can you give me some advice on this? My deck ain't even in the reverse. You kind of like stuck. It's like they're all coming out, but they're coming out in the reverse, and my deck is not in the reverse. So it's like you got to get unstuck before you can make a move on this. That's the advice I'm getting. Yeah, strength. You have the strength. Thank you for that. You have the strength to be able to tame lions, tigers, and bears. So a damn demonic individual coming your way is nothing. But you have to put work into this. This person knocked you down a couple notches. They took something from you that they didn't really take. You gave it to them. I heard you, Spirit. I heard you gave them these swords, right? You gave them all the traumatizing things in your life, and they turned around and used it against you. And now you're asking for them to come back. That's no. The Lover's card. Go love yourself, right? Because this right here, this Lover's card, this is probably the first time I've seen this Lover's card like this. You trying to fall in love, but this shit is still on fire, right? It's not really where it needs to be. The Strength card, you got to build your strength up to get to the love, the union that you're truly wanting, and it's going to come, right? It's going to come. The judgment will come. But you got the Two of Discs here. This is letting me know that you got to make some sound decisions before it does come. You still juggling. And don't play with yourself like that. Don't play with your own emotions like that. That was good. Whew. How y'all feeling? Anybody got a question? I can pull some cards for you guys. If you would like a card pull, let me know. No, I've seen that card many, many times. Oh, your daughters can't see? It's the energy. But don't be telling your daughter business now. She probably don't want the world to know all that. You must have a problem with it. Don't invade her privacy. She ain't worried about who you sleeping with. Don't be worried about who she's sleeping with. Good, good. I got your question right here, Heidi. I'm going to get you the answer. Yes. And this is like teamwork. This is like they work together. Learning, studying, growing, working hard, commitment, determination. I'm feeling like wherever they went to try to build themselves up. Exactly. Yes. Mary. Yes. It says new ideas, new plans, intellectual victory, success, mental clarity, clear thinking, breakthroughs. Okay. You're right here at the end of the winter. Spring is the time where you want to start new things. So that would be beautiful. Releasing the truth. Make sure you release the truth. You could be holding some truth. Let's see. Clarity. I'm seeing clarity and release some truth. Someone has some truth here that they need to release about some inner child issues. Maybe it was something that you're still kind of battling with, right? It could be something that you're currently working on, right? And you want to be open about that. You want to be very open. It could be your spiritual walk, right? You want to make sure that you are sharing that information as well. This is definitely someone crushing on you or you're crushing on them, right? But it's definitely something that it makes you feel unsafe, whatever it is, but you are working on it. You just want to be honest with them and say, hey, I'm battling with this, but I'm working on this. You're welcome, babe. Baby, you got to. Can't have one airplane on the runway thinking another one gonna come in. Anybody else have a question? Are you guys following me? Have you subscribed? Do you have your did you hit the bell? No one else has a question? Well, I appreciate you guys for being here with me. I'm gonna do how y'all want to close out. Let's see how we're gonna close out today. So we can do an archangel card, or we can do the soul's journey. So the big one or the little one? The big one or the little one? The little one? Gotcha. Let's do it. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light, thank you for always coming through with clear and concise messages for me and for my collective and whoever may see this. Can we get a archangel message for my collective so that we can move throughout the day and be great? Thank you. The card says, you and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. It says, my prayer, dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones at their name. Please help me to feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthy, happy life. All right? That was beautiful. Let me get another one. Explore your options. Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me to see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best way, in the best direction for health, happiness, and life purpose. Explore your options. And the last one, a favorable outcome. It says, thank you for the beautiful outcome to the situation, which is perfect for which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. I like it. Your loved ones are safe. Explore your options and your favorable outcome. This is what I'm hearing is you are ready. I am ready for love. Why are you hiding from me? So there's like you're ready for it, right? You could possibly have kids or you could have some type of family dynamic, right? And you're like, am I ready to move my kids into this next level? This is God saying you have a favorable outcome. It's going to work the way that you want it to work. But again, you have to continue to work on that six of cups, whatever it is from your past that could be coming back up, right? Make sure that you are exploring your options. Make sure you're not putting all your eggs into one basket. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure they, if you putting all your eggs in one basket, make sure they got their eggs in one basket too. Okay. There we go. That's what I'm gonna say. I won't say don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? But because you don't want to spread yourself thin, girl, you just coming up out of hermit. You don't need to be. You see what I'm saying? Same thing for the guys, right? But if you see that effort, really, see, and I sing all kind of songs. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So tap in, right? If you want to get a personal, that information is in the description box. And if you guys would like to send a donation to the channel, the ways to do so will be there also. But yeah, listen, this is what I've learned. If someone is crazy about you, you're gonna know it, right? And if someone is not really that into you, you're gonna know it because you'll be confused. And so if anything brings you confusion, release it. I have enjoyed you guys this morning. I hope you go off and have a productive day. I hope that this full moon is kind to you. Congratulations. We have some really, really good things happening. And I love that for us. I'm glad you guys found me. And make sure you find me on the clock. Yeah. Y'all be good. Take care.